Wanna see me speed bridge?
Hey guys, it's me, Ihasnotomato, and welcome to yet another Team Fortress 2 video. What is this, like the 8th week in a row? How does he do it? Today, I thought we'd look at my loadouts, because to be honest, this week's been a little full on, and I actually wasn't able to record or make another TF2 Moments video, and you know, that series is fun, and I will say right now that it's probably going to have little lapses. You know, there'll be weeks where it's there, weeks where it's not. It'll come and go. We're trying to do it, play it very naturally, not trying to force it or anything like that. Just when we want to make a video, we'll make a video. And that being said, I wanted to make a video this week, but we didn't really have time to do a TF2 moment, so we're doing this. So today, we're just going to chill out, and I'm going to show you my loadouts, I'm going to explain some stuff to you, I'm going to do all that kind of stuff. I recommend perhaps putting this video in the background, or another tab, or another monitor, or whatever you got. Just listen to the sultry, seductive sounds of my voice, and I'll walk you through it. But first things first, when I started up Team Fortress 2, I actually got a new Wicked Windfall case. So I thought, hey, I've still got a key from the video, which I didn't end up using. So, I don't know, would open it on camera. So you're going to get my live reaction to me opening up an item. Hope it's not terrible. Oh wow, the goblin ear and the rufflecopter. I don't know how I feel about the goblin ear, if I'm 100% honest. Although looking at it now, the main thing that's making me laugh is the fact that it isn't Halloween restricted. Neither is the ICU, which by the way, I did indeed buy that this exclusively for the intro of that video. And yes, I do highly regret it. Yeah, don't know what to think about that. That's, yep, okay. Yeah, alright. Well, anyway, yeah, so I've been real busy this week. We weren't going to do a what do you call it, TF2 Moments video. There just wasn't any time. I went away at the beginning of the week. I've had some doctor's visits, and I've been mainly working on the I Draw Your OCs video, where I draw a bunch of your guys' OCs, thank you. And that video will be up hopefully tomorrow night, same time that this video is going up, but the next day, on my other channel, Ihasnotomato Draws. So if you'd like to check that out, and perhaps even, you know, get your own OC drawn eventually, well, you know, support that. Anyway, enough plugging my crap. Let's start off with the scout. And the first thing I want to say is, you know, some of my loadout stuff might not have changed a whole lot, but I also thought what I would do in this video is explain like how I feel about the class, like playing it recently, and like how I've been approaching it, and my weapons as well. Although admittedly, starting off with Scout is probably not the best class to start out with, because I haven't really played a lot of Scout recently. I did play him for quite a bit. You know, I got my uncharitable bat here, which is 120, which isn't a lot, but like for the default baseball bat, I think I've explained it before, but there's just something I love, the absolute brutality of just using a metallic bat to kill people. Is just, I love it. It reminds me of, I think I've even said this before, the batter, or no, not the batter, like the kid in Paranoia Agent. I don't know why. That's the vibe I kind of like in going for. But admittedly, I haven't played a lot of Scout. I love the default Scout items, though. I don't know why. I used to use Mad Milk for a long time, but it just kind of, I don't know, it just didn't really do it for me. But there's just something so reliable and stuff about these, and I'll admit, it probably has to do with me not really wanting to experiment that much with the Scout. I don't play him enough that like I want to try things out, but you know. Also, one thing you might have noticed, I finally have a Australian Jungle Inferno contract. I finally knocked out those last few contracts, which were basically just go to maps that no one likes and no one plays, and do arbitrary things. But yeah, so I don't know if my Scouts changed a hell of a lot. Oh, by the way, I'm not going to be... Yeah, well, I mean, I guess I'll show you. I got my my Halloween cosmetics. I just changed them all, so it's like not... This video isn't Halloween themed, is what I mean by that. My Halloween Scout is still the exact same, I think, as it was. Going for a Hotline Miami type thing. What other ones I got? Yeah, I still got the old Wilson one. And the Milkman. So yeah, admittedly, I don't play a lot of Scout. You know what it kind of comes down to? My computer is kind of, not on its last legs, but it's kind of crap when playing TF2, and it kind of can't handle a class that requires speed and accuracy. I just feel like I'm not performing my best because my computer, it does that weird stopping thing. I will be getting a new computer soon, by the way. I've been saving up for quite a while now, and soon. But yeah, it's kind of why I avoid Scout more so these days. So admittedly, sorry, that one, nothing too interesting. Let's go to Soldier. Okay, Soldier, again, not sure if the cosmetics have changed too much. I did eventually, get an actual kind of look to him. Kind of going for like a secret agent, but also, well, not secret agent, more of a Secret Service agent, I suppose, like a FBI security guard kind of thing. I don't know. I'm using the cow mangler here. It only has 17 kills. I kind of been flip-flopping between a lot of rocket launchers, still trying to find my niche. Typically, I guess I'd use this one. Yeah, it's got 497. It's the default. This direct hit I used to use all the time when I got it, because I just figured why not. But I don't know. I'm just crap at Soldier. You just got nuked. I did not name this, as you could probably guess. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, the way I play Soldier is I try and rocket jump all the time. So I thought, this will do real good. But I don't know. The less explosion radius and damage penalty, I feel it, man. I feel it. So I can never choose. I'm kind of flip. I'm using the cow mangler more often. Aaron loves the cow mangler, and this is a bit infectious. So I ended up eventually picking up a strange one, and now I'm using that. I don't like the black box, if I'm going to be quite frank with you. I don't know. I just think that it's just a bit popular. Popular. It's a bit too abusable, I guess. I don't know. You just get health for shooting people, and it's like, oh, all right. And what's the downside? Oh, one less ammo. Oh, it just feels. I don't know. I just feel bad when I personally use it. So, I don't know. Although, speaking of feeling bad, I do have the Crutchocopter, which I did name here. I did name this. The exclusive reason I use this is, other than the fact that it's helpful in terms of using the airstrike and for the very few rare times that I market garden, is I need it because I suck. But I mainly just trying to get that achievement. That's the exclusive reason it's on there. And then you got the discipline reaction. I don't know with soldier weapons, especially as melees. They're the most I don't know. None of them feel like me. So I just use the discipline reaction because it's more for other people than myself. You know what I mean? So it's if I can't equip an item that I personally feel I really want to use, I'll use an item that other people will benefit from. It's kind of my philosophy there. What do we have in terms of other cosmetics? So I think this is probably my Grodbot set. Yeah, it's all the Grodbot items. Oh, yep, this would be the the Mantra set. Not sure what I'm going for in the Trollger set. Sorry, not sure what I'm going for in the visual department there. And of course my Halloween cosmetics. Not sure if this is the same or not, but doing that. Was it Chinese zombie thing? I don't really know. I just like the set, how those items work together. Pyro we typically leave to last, don't we? So I guess we will. Demoman. Been playing a little bit more Demoman. You could probably tell why. Wow, I've already got 44 kills with this. As you guys may or may not know, it was recently discovered that the Iron Bomber actually has a larger hitbox than other grenades, and there's been lots of discussion about it, going backwards and forwards of how valid that really is. I don't know. All I know is I am having fun using it, and I ended up splurging. I got a Strange because I gotta have Strange. I call it Strange Syndrome, and yeah, I've been using it and it's been fun. I have no shame. Look, man, Demoman is my worst class. If there is suddenly a thing that can give me a slight advantage, I'll probably use it, including the sticky bomb launcher, which I is one of those real moral hang-ups where it's just oh man, I don't. Well, I guess I probably shouldn't go too far into it, but I've alluded to it a few times before that my least favorite weapon in the game is actually the sticky bomb launcher. I know that's a whole can of worms. You're like, what? How could you say that? What do you mean by that? That's a whole thing, man. Just don't even ask. Just know that the reason I dislike it is not because I think that it's I think no, there's no way of explaining it without getting into specifics and having like 40 minutes of me explaining it on a video that's not irrelevant. I might make a video one day if enough people want it. I don't know. Just know that I don't feel good about using the sticky bomb launcher. All right. Anyway, the bottle kind of comes into that same category of like the baseball bat, where it's like, oh yeah, I enjoy using it because it's brutal. I'm crap at it though for some reason. Like I got 83 kills, but like I just like, if I'm in a combat, I feel like as Demoman, if I'm in any melee combat at all, I'm gonna spaghetti. I'm gonna pasta it. I'm gonna just fall on my face and die instantly. I don't know why. I feel so crap with the bottle. I feel like I never get crits with it, and you know that's statistically, dubious. I don't really know if that's accurate at all. I know melee weapons have a higher crit chance. Blah blah blah. But anyway, I just feel like I never get it, and I just. So I like using the bottle, but I'm crap at it. And sometimes I want to use swords just so I can have the range. I put the Dead of Night on my Demoman now. I really like. I'm still iffy on the Demoman. I really do want to one day properly work on a proper item set, but the only item that I'm really passionate about is the Blind Justice. I really like how that looks because it's like I'm a big fan of two items in one, where it's like, oh, it's an eye patch and a mustache. It's like, ooh, this good combo. But I don't know. The Dead of Night is just here because I like to have like a shirt cosmetic of some kind. I don't know. Plus also it's on the wrong style because I know it changes style on every class. What do I need? Dark. It needs to be dark. Because that's for another loadout, which you guys might be familiar with. But then it looks crap. I don't know. I gotta figure out my Demoman one day. Let's see what else we got. You got like, I don't even know what's going on with this actually. I'm presuming it's like Demo Night, but why the Dangeresque 2? I was going for a pirate theme, but you got there's Demo Pan for you. Well, you know. Yeah, this is my Halloween loadout. I really like this loadout. The way that the Demoman sword goes with the Captain Calamari and the squiz lid. Oh, awesome. I wish I could use the squiz lid at all times. Seriously, I really like it. But, yeah. That's Demoman. Not that exciting. Heavy, on the other hand, again, I'm still using the Hawaiian Yeti, the vacation Yeti. I should mention though, if I'm going like again this and again that, I have made other videos in the series before, of course, although I don't remember if I look like this. So if I just go, oh, I always look like this, it just means that I haven't changed it in a while. You might not have seen it. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, I suppose. But yeah, the main difference though, you might have noticed, is that my minigun, its name has changed to Biggie Siggy. So there's a little kind of funny story in it. I believe that the minigun, the top shelf minigun, looks like a giant cigarette, and I think that's what they were going for. As you can kind of see, it's got like the yellow part here and yeah. Anyway, you get it. And so one day, a friend of mine suggested naming it a name that reflects cigarettes. You see, in England and Australia, and I live in Australia, for those of you who don't know, we have a term, it's sort of a slang term for cigarettes, and it starts with an F, and it's one of those. Oh, apologies about that. My alarm just started going off. Sorry. It's one of those terms where when you say it, in context, no one really bats an eye, but it's one of those things where like, oh, I thought it was funny, haha, it looks like a giant cigarette, this is a great name for it. But when you don't have that context, and like obviously if you're from another country or something like that who don't use that slang term, you might go, what the heck? Why would you name that? And it's one of those realizations that I had probably a bit too late, because it's just like I just don't think about it. I'm just like, it's like a cigarette. But yeah. And I realized that, and I was like, oh man, yeah, I can't keep it as this name. So I changed the name to something that people will understand a bit more, which is Biggie Siggy, is a big cigarette. You get it? I don't know. But yeah, I feel really bad about that. I really wish that I never named it that in the first place. I have deep regret, and I am sorry if anyone has ever saw that and thought that I meant any malice or harm behind it. I do deeply apologize. It really wasn't intended to be that. And I know that if you don't know what it is and I'm dancing around it, It's a very, very highly offensive term, and you know, it is contextual, but at the same time, you know, not everyone is in on the joke or the idea, and I should be more inclusive, especially if I'm making a YouTube channel. So again, I deeply apologize for that. I have changed it to something which I find equally as funny, because it's still a slang term for a cigarette. Anyway, whatever, I'm explaining the joke. I do not know why the buffalo steak sandwich is on. I am going to take this off immediately and put on my robo sandwich again. Of course, I love the KGB. But I've actually been using something else. This is not my main loadout, believe it or not. My main loadout that I've been using more frequently, not this is obviously Jotaro. Which, by the way, little thing here, my unicorn called Princess Handjob, which is a reference. It's a video that I made that I never released. That's why it's called that. Just don't even question it. It's supposed to be a stand, right? Because you can't see it unless you're a stand user, aka in Pyro land. Oh, whatever. This is the loadout that I've been using more often. You got the sophisticated smoker, the unshaved bear, and the Siberian sophisticate with the uncharitable fists. I got these strange fists, and I love them. Again, much like the bat in the bottle, I love the brutality of punching someone to death. You know? And I don't know, I kind of like this look. Again, he's kind of like a bouncer, big tough man, like all he really needs is his fists kind of guy. It's kind of what I'm going for here. Like he's just strong and he'll beat the crap out of you. But he's also kind of a sophisticate. Two of the names have sophisticate in the item description, in the item names. It's kind of funny. I never noticed it before. But yeah, I've actually been using my C loadout a lot, which is really weird to say. But yeah, this has been my much more recent thing. The banana and the sandwich, by the way, I kind of go between depending on if Erin's playing medic or if I have medic in general. You get how it works. And this is my my Halloween one. I just love Chicken Kiev and the Soviet Stitch Up. It's really as simple as that. Heavy tourism, I just find it funny. It's a funny combo. No real thought process behind it. So yeah, I'm actually gonna stick on this one. I like this one, my sophisticate heavy. Now engineer, he's a weird one, right? Because the welder's flash, aka the hot rod, my unusual hot rod, and the Brainiac hairpiece, I kind of like, I look at it as like, that's my style, right? Like, this is what my engineer is. Like, that I'm defined by those two cosmetics. So as a result, I only ever change his shirt. Right now it's the Aloha apparel, because I just like Hawaiian shirts. I wear them in real life during the summer, which is, it's almost summer. I'm excited. But, you know, so because engineer is my second favorite class, you guys, if you've been watching the TF2 moments, I feel a little guilty because I play engineer quite a lot. Not as much as Pyro, but he's like my second main. He's like right there next to Pyro. I play a lot of engineer. So as a result, like Pyro, I kind of change my weapons like all the time. So there's no consistency to these weapons. It seriously depends on the mood and what I'm feeling. Recently, I've been playing a lot more Widowmaker. I kind of avoided it for a long time because I found it weird and unwieldy and kind of dangerous, but I've been getting used to it. It's been helping me improve my aim, and I've been loving it. So, yeah, but it's, you know, engineer, he's I probably changed my loadout on engineer way more than I even changed Pyro because he's so situational. You're just like, oh, I need a mini now. Oh, I need more defense, so I'll use a wrench and the Wrangler. Or I want my buildings up faster, so I'll use the Jag. Or I want to do to destroy my sentries and use the Frontier Justice like I'm using right now. Obviously, I was doing like a mini sentry, racks up a few kills, detonate it, use the Frontier Justice kind of combo thing. You know. And I've been trying to like really diversify. I mean, I don't think there's... Maybe I don't really use the panic attack much on engineer, but other than that, I think I pretty much use basically all of his weapons. Maybe not like, I guess, the Southern Hospitality, but you get it. As a result, his other loadouts are all kind of scattered around. I've tried to... Whoa. Okay, I forgot I didn't look like that. This was just experimenting with different cosmetics. I tried to make it so his loadouts were like, you know, each one was like a thing. But yeah, this is just, I happen to have all the items in this set, so I just combine them together. Yeah, I don't really care for it, but I have it, so. But the thing is, like, the engineer has so many different loadouts you could have in combinations of weapons that I just find it redundant to assign loadout builds to them. So as a result, I just change the weapons individually on the fly and stay on here, so it is what it is. By the way, it just occurred to me, I could show you my taunts, but they're all basically exactly the same. You know, I got my 2 unusual taunts, the laughs and the burst chester. Yeah, it's all well and good. Anyway, moving on to medic. Medic, again, don't think my cosmetics have changed too much. I love the quadrangular. I've been using that forever. The bited beak I have now, I did use the normal blighted beak for a while until I finally upgraded. And team captain, I don't know, just looks good. I like how it looks on the medic, with that, how it actually matches his pants. However, you might notice I'm using the Crusader's crossbow, and you're probably like, well, duh, all medics should use the Crusader's crossbow, and you'd be, well, not right, but you know, you're pretty right. And admittedly, I've avoided the Crusader's crossbow for a long time. I don't play medic enough to feel like I'm, you know, how do I put this? Like, whenever I play medic, obviously I only play pups. And it's usually just a pocket Aaron, or just you know, just feeling like there's a gap in the team. So I just use the Bloodsaga because I've had it for years. But I think it's about time that I finally start teaching myself the Crusader's crossbow. Because the thing is, I have to have good aim with it. I have to learn how the arrows actually shoot and how, you know, they go, etc. But I thought, you know, finally time to rip that band-aid off. Because, like, the reason I don't use a Crusader crossbow is because I'm not good at it. But how can I be good at it if I don't try it? So, if I don't use it. So I finally splurged. I got myself a strange crossbow. You saw in the last TF2 Moments video, I got 1 kill. I still only have that 1 kill because I haven't played since that video. But, you know. Obviously, always use the Uber Saw, and the mediguns change. I never use the Vaccinator, but that's all I can really say. I change mediguns like every single round, multiple times around. But yeah, finally using the Crusader crossbow, because I gotta start using it so I can learn to be good at it. Yeah, my other loadouts probably have some time to catch up. This is, I don't know, this is probably, you know, this is kind of what my medic used to look like, I say, a long time ago. I don't really know what's going on with that one. And there's my my Halloween one. I just throw on any items that are Halloween based. You know how it is. Sorry, my stomach is rumbling. You probably can't hear it though. Alright, Sniper. Have not played a lot of Sniper recently, and again, that kind of comes down to what I was talking about with Scout, in that I just don't trust my computer. You Sniper, you gotta have good aim, and you gotta have the game not stop all the time and be crappy. And I just feel like, I don't know, if I start playing Sniper seriously, I would just like my computer to be more reliable. It kind of just comes down to that. I want to play more Sniper. I like playing Sniper a lot, but I just need, I don't know. In terms of cosmetics, you know, I've had this kind of look going for a little while. Not really anything interesting. I like the Falconer, the Genuine Lone Star. Again, it's kind of 2 hats in one, so I like it. The Scope Spartan is one of the things where I just kind of have it, but I think it looks kind of cool, I guess. So, yeah. I don't know. I like the loadout. Not super interesting, but it's there. I'm a big sucker for the Girardi and Bushwhacker combo. It's one of those things where I think it's like, it's so good, why doesn't everyone use it? But, you know, that might be the same mentality of why people use the black box, and then, like, actual Sniper mains are like, you know, the Girardi and Bushwhacker combo is kind of cheap. But, like, I don't know, man. I'm not that great at Sniper, and I just like to have a reliable source of close range damage, really. And of course, I like just using the default sniper rifle. I don't really care much for any of the other sniper rifles, and obviously I'll change the Huntsman whenever we are going Huntsman Sniper. What do we have here? I've tried out different loadouts. This is typical. I'm changing different backpacks and stuff. I definitely had something with this. I don't remember what though. I don't know. He's like an Australian hunter guy, I guess. I mean, he already is that. I don't know. This is my pride and joy, though. My crocodile sniper. I just love the way this looks, man. I got both of these when they came out, whenever they came out. I don't remember. It might have been last year, might have been the year before. And maybe you've even seen it already, but I just absolutely love the combination of all these items. He's just a crocodile. That's just it. He's got a tail, he's got the scales, he's got the head. The Genuine Brimstone is just there because I legitimately don't know what else looks good. I kind of think that does look good. It almost makes him look like a dragon, actually. Huh. Oh, there you go. Gotta have the danger shield, and I don't know, just a random thing. But by the way, my conscientious objective, of course, has the absolutely no cool dudes allowed, very illegal, from one of the best videos made ever. But yeah, I really like the way that my Halloween sniper looked. I almost wish that these weren't Halloween exclusive, just so I could kind of, I don't know, have that personality thing. I don't know what I'm saying. Have the uniqueness of it. I don't know. Now, Spy is interesting. I don't know if the cosmetics been changed very much, but I actually have been playing more Spy. So after that video, the worst Spy, where I showed an extremely terrible performance of Spy, I actually kind of got inspired to play more Spy, and in my own downtime, I was playing a bunch of Spy for about a week and a half. And so I've been kind of trying to experiment with different loadouts and stuff like that, and I've come to a few conclusions. Number one, I need to use the Dead Ringer, man. I'm just used to it. I don't know why. I've tried using the other watches, and I just screw up all the time with them. I don't know the maps well enough to find all the metal packs. I don't know, you know, I don't have like a internal clock. I know I can look at the meters and all that, but like, I don't know. I just screw it up. I'm never good at the other Invis watches, but the Dead Ringer, man, I'm just seasoned with it, I guess. I'm not going to say I'm the best Dead Ringer spy in the world, obviously, but I just know how to use it effectively. You know, I have like a strategy, right? Like when the round starts, I actually disguise as one of my own teammates, and then I bring out the Dead Ringer, and then they're more likely to think that their teammate is dead because I'm not disguised as it looking like a spy. You get it. And so I've been having a lot of fun with that. I've been experimenting with other knives. I got the Big Earner, 27 kills already. It's not a lot, but I don't know. I just figured this plus the Dead Ringer has been fun. I mean, I've been experimenting with a whole bunch of stuff basically, except in revolvers, because I don't really like a lot of the Spy's revolvers. I have my problems with basically all of them, from thinking that it's kind of legitimately dumb and unfair to just thinking that they're kind of bland and boring. I'm not going to go into it. I'm not a Spy main, obviously. I don't have any real stakes in it. I'm a Pyro main, you know? Like, you should... I'm the last person you should take Spy advice from, opinions from. But yeah, you know, I've been having fun with them. I haven't played them a lot recently. Like, it was a couple of weeks ago that I was doing it, but yeah, I was like... Because I didn't used to be a really shitty Spy, like, in that video. Like, the whole reason I even made that video was because I performed so abnormally terrible that it was humorous, and I thought it'd make a good video. I'm not that bad at Spy. I swear. I'm not great at Spy, but I ain't that bad, and I kind of wanted to be like, I don't know, just made me go, I want to kind of make it up to myself and just play more Spy. I have the Assassin's attire, which at the time was the best Spy suit, but now it's not. Now the new Spy suit is the best one, and yes, I do want it. I don't know how it would even look with my Spy. I'm not entirely happy with it. I like the big topper. The Reader's Choice is kind of just there. I'm not a big fan of glasses because you don't really see them, but I don't know. Makes my Spy somewhat unique. Don't think I got anything else really going on with the other loadouts. Oh, Revolver Ocelot. I remember this. Yo. Oh, that takes me back. Yeah, I painted my hat just to make a Revolver Ocelot build. And of course, you gotta have the Ambassador. 44 kills. Yeah. Hell yeah. Man, I forgot about that. This is like a weird Spy version of the Big Gold Boy, I guess. And of course, my Halloween cosmetics, the Invisible Man, which I've had consistently since these items literally came out. I got them the year they came out, and I've just had the whole set and just been like, I don't know, man, I like it. So I've just kept it. So yeah, that's my Spy. And I guess finally that leaves us with Pyro already. Well, let's take a look. Get it? He's wearing glasses like in the thumbnail. I don't know why. Look, I thought it'd be funny. I don't know why I thought it'd be funny. That thumbnail, by the way, the thumbnail to this video, I don't know. I just made it. I just had an idea in my head. It just appeared, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go with it. And I spent half today just drawing that thumbnail. I just thought it was funny. Anyway, obviously, you got the classic. You got the Fallout Reactor, the Lunatics levels, and the Last Breath, which is now Australian. Still not the highest rank, but you know, I don't play TF2 as much as I think people think I do, but I do still play it a lot. But in terms of weapons, as you can see, I've been experimenting with the panic attack and the degreaser more. The degreaser is one of those items where it's like I have no real qualms with it. I just like the default flamethrower. A lot of people will argue that the degreaser is a direct upgrade, and like, yeah, kinda. I don't know. Yeah. But it's just helpful for these combos. I'm mainly using it just for the crazy switch speed you get with the panic attack combined with the degreaser. Just experimenting, because like when the panic attack was changed, I was kind of like, it's not that great. But Uncle Dane made his video recently, kind of looking back at the panic attack, and made me go, I really should use it. Like, he was talking only exclusively about engineers. And like, as a pyro, it's probably brilliant. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Feels almost like the reserve shooter in a way, but also not, but also is, but also isn't. I don't know. I've been having fun with it though. And I'm kind of keen to do more kills with it, to be honest. Well, to use it more. And of course, got fuck you there, as always. This pyro, actually, this is actually the pyro, the loadout I've been using mainly for this combo. I don't know why I've got these. I think it was because like Aaron was using his build where what do you call it? He has a loadout that looks just like mine except without the unusual, and I think we were playing it together, and I just still wanted to keep using the degreaser combo, so that's why I had that equipped. I think that's why I had them equipped, but typically this is my default pyro loadout. This is where grease lighting and the thing goes. I think I've had this loadout for a while. That 70s chapeau and the Phobos filter, I just love how these two items combine. I always have. I don't know why. It just looks sick. And now I got the hot case too that goes with it. I love this loadout. I just like the way it looks. It kind of feels like I'm a little like incognito mode as well, where it's like, because sometimes I get recognized in game, and it's kind of a little frustrating because then people target me. Sometimes it's nice to just kind of just tone it down a little, and this is what I like to use. But then on the other side, you got toning it up, which, if I'm correct, this is the loadout. Yeah, there he is, the big gold boy with flaming weapon tools and loads of money. This loadout has not changed at all. In fact, I don't think I've touched it in quite a while. I've kind of been inspired to get Squid Larrington in again and perhaps make another video with him, but yeah, I don't know. I do wish that I could make this shotgun strange, though. I really, really do. But, I mean, yes, the big gold boy. What more do you want me to say? I love this loadout. What do we have in D? I don't even know. Oh, you know what? Yeah. This is when I really want to, I don't even know what this is, to be honest, because it doesn't work the way you would think. So the reason I made this loadout, as you might be able to tell, it's very reminiscent of that of a free-to-play, right? Someone who's new to the game. I thought that it would be cool to kind of put this loadout on, and then, kind of stomp pubs and stuff. And it's like, oh, how does a free-to-play play so well, right? And that kind of works. Most people don't really care. But what's interesting about the build is that it kind of works in a conversely different way, where people I found actually targeted me more because I think I look like a free kill. Now, say what you will about free-to-plays or whatever, but when you see someone who's new to the game, maybe there's a subconscious thing where you're like, oh, that's easy money. There's a free kill right there. He's basically asking for it. The hat basically looks like a giant target, And so it's kind of interesting. Playing this build is not very fun because, like, yeah, it is kind of fun for the personal mental exercise of, oh, I'm pretending to be not good at the game, but actually I am, or new to the game, but actually I am good, but not, you get what I'm saying. But in actuality, I find it's like weirdly harder because people they underestimate me, yes, but like people, they just target you more often if you're dressed like this, I have found. So it's a little, I don't know, backfired a little bit, which is, it's kind of funny. So I don't really use this loadout. I really should change it to something else. to be honest. But yeah, but with all that being said, you know, that's my loadouts for 2020. October, what are we at? 16th, 2020. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if it feels a little rushed. It kind of is. This is literally being recorded the day it's being uploaded. It's just one of those things where, like, I had no plans to make a TF2 video this week. I literally didn't have the time. And then it just kind of struck me, like, I can make a loadout video. And, like, I want to make one. I want to make more TF2 videos. I've been having a good streak of weeks. I can't guarantee it will continue. I have no idea if there'll be another video next week, because just life and the universe and everything. And, you know, also I should mention with the TF2 videos, especially TF2 moments, I like to do it with Aaron. To a point where it's like, I kind of don't want to make videos too often if it's not with Aaron, you know what I mean? Because it's good to have someone to bounce off of and talk to and, you know, do funny things with and stuff. And if Aaron's not there, I feel like the quality kind of goes down a little bit. And, you know, and is less, I don't know, just less fun. It's, you know, it's fun to play games with friends. But what I'm trying to get at is, just by the sheer point of having two people to make these videos, you know, you got two people's separate lives that kind of need to sync up in order to make it happen. And, you know, sometimes Aaron, you know, he's got stuff going on, or maybe he wants to play a different game, or this or that, and it's just like, you know, that's just life, you know. And just like it is with me. So both of our lives are you know, where they're at it determines where the videos are at, basically. And while I've had a lot of fun making a video every single week, it's kind of been a little bit of a how do I put this? Like, it's sort of magic in a way, that it's all kind of, that all the pieces kind of fell into place like that, you know, and that we've actually been able to do it is kind of a miracle, that we've been able to make it this far, you know what I mean? So I hate to put the seed of doubt in both your minds and my own, but I just cannot guarantee that there will be more videos every single week. Like, there'll be more videos, obviously. We'll record more TF2 moments whenever we play it. Like, literally, it's like, whenever we play TF2, I record it, you know, and make a video out of it, and make a thumbnail and do all that stuff. But I can't guarantee that we can play it every week, or, you know, even every month. I don't know. I just do not know. And the thing about those videos, and this is kind of the core of them, is they're made for fun, right? The only reason I started making videos again is because these videos were fun and easy to make. We were playing TF2 and we're like, this is a lot of fun. What if we just recorded this and just made little videos of the best bits? And like, that's a great idea. But what we don't want, or specifically what I don't want, is for it to become a chore, right? We don't want to feel like we have to play TF2, you know? We don't want to feel like we have to record a video, and I have to edit a video, and I have to make a thumbnail, you know? They've been super fun so far, and like, you know, I'm in the mood to play more TF2, and I'm still in the mood to do it, but we don't want to get it to the point where it's like, oh, we gotta record videos, and we gotta sync it up. And that's kind of the core of the TF2 Moments series. Is like, the whole core of it is our enjoyment and our fun, and wanting to share that. And if we're not having fun, and if it's not enjoyable for us, and we don't want to play it, or whatever have you, then that's that, you know. Anyway, I know I'm rambling a bit at the end here, but I figure if you've made it this far, you're probably in it for the long haul. So I just wanted to explain that stuff to those who are interested in the series. I guess it's kind of something I've been thinking about for a while. I haven't really probably vocalized properly yet, and so I'm glad I kind of been able to explain that. But that's what the TF2 Moments series is, and kind of, you know, to let you know where it's at and where it's going is, well, really, it's all up in the air. We just don't know. But at the very least, you can look at those TF2 moment videos, and this is what I'm probably the most proud of. You can look at those videos and you can say they had fun doing it. You know, you can look at them and go, we had a grand old time making it. I had a grand old time making it. Even editing, I've found a great way of editing videos that isn't so soul destroying as they were before, and you know, I've been having a lot of fun with them, and I think that that's hopefully evident in the videos themselves, and that's what they're all about, the fun. Our fun, our enjoyment, and wanting to let you guys in on that, and to share it, you know? Share fun times. Anyway, with all that being said, sorry I rambled on so long. I myself do have places to be. I've accidentally kind of mistimed this, but you know, that's the kind of tight schedule that you've got. But anyway, I've been Ihasnotomato. I hope you guys enjoyed this year's Loadouts 2020. I hope that there was enough new stuff for me to talk about. It wasn't just like, oh, it's the exact same Loadouts again. I don't know. But yeah, anyway. I've been Ihasnotomato, as I already said, and thank you guys very much for watching. New video on my Ihasnotomato Draws channel tomorrow night, where I draw people's OCs, and there might be more videos if that video gets a lot of support. I hate saying that, but it's true. It's just the case of this one. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'll shut up now. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.